Hello and welcome back, it's Rosetta time again, and well, this time we actually did beat the boss. And well, in a moment you will see us succeeding at the boss battle, and after I will show you pretty much what equipment I was using. It was a pretty rough boss battle, but we did it. We actually did beat the boss, and this might very well be one of my best co-ops that I've ever done in this game, and might very well be the best and most exciting co-op that I've done in any mobile game so far in my 3 years career so far that I was playing the games that I play. Well, um, a really interesting lineup that we choose. It was surprisingly effective, since Lucia Dawn usually isn't the most popular character, and another one has Chrome, also a new character, which also worked really well. Now my job here is to be a medic. My job is to keep my team alive, and this you can see I'm not doing a good job at keeping my team alive, although I'm trying my best. Most of my issues come from the ping, as you can see on the upper left corner. It's around 300, and yeah, it is a lot, but we will manage. And after this I will show you the equipment that I was using. Surprisingly, the equipment that I am using here proved to be highly effective against this boss, and proved to be in general really good for this character, for this particular content in the game, and might very well use this equipment for any further co-op bosses, since it allows me to regenerate my ultimate really fast. Now I use my ultimate mostly for healing when my teammates have their health under 50%, and I use it for when I resurrect the teammates when I have to be stationary, since with the ultimate I can be stationary. In this moment you will see pretty much me doing that, resurrecting the fallen teammate, and well, it worked pretty well, and I'll regenerate the ultimate in a moment over here. Having the ultimate with this character is truly crucial for this. There we go, ultimate regenerated really quickly, and overall this build and this character proved to be really effective for the, I guess, one of the better team lineups that we have. And again, ultimate popped off to heal the teammates, was really good. All of them pretty much healed, and I'll regenerate my ultimate in a moment again. I just have to see the boss where the boss is. Now this is the most trickiest part, when she starts to spam these lightnings. It is really tricky, and you really have to be super careful when she starts to do those. Now again, ultimate came roughly in time, but unfortunately kinda a bit too late for the teammate. But I managed to save one teammate, so it's now two versus the boss. And my another teammate died. It will be really interesting to see what will happen now. So I got lucky in a moment. There we go. I got tossed into the corner where the teammate was, and well, I died, but I resurrected the teammate. Now, good job to the team. By the way, they did a fantastic job. And well, he resurrected me, and I'm back in action, full health. And we actually this time have a chance against the boss. We so far did a good job. They did a good job for DPS. Well, I didn't do a good job as a medic. I did a good job as being a tank, honestly, but it worked out in the end, as you will see. Now, as you can see, things are start to be heated up a little bit, and this boss stun locks me a lot, which is something that I am not a fan of, but okay, it works. Ultimate kind of in the wrong moment, but still I managed to recover some of the health. And well, 3 bars left on the boss, and the clones, her clones, are definitely destroying us. Well, surprisingly, I am quite tanky, not gonna lie. I don't know how I managed to survive all of that. But this build and this character so far, mostly built for tanking and for healing. But in the end, it turned out she is a fantastic overall, well, not a fantastic DPS, but definitely a really good medic and a tank, since I have no idea how I pulled this off. Well, it's me alone now versus the boss. My teammates mostly died because of my terrible healing and my ping, so I take the blame for them dying because, well, I couldn't manage to heal them in time because of the ping. But well, they did a fantastic job at destroying the boss. Now you might be wondering, how the heck did you pull this off? I don't know. I honestly have no idea how I managed to pull this off. This was, I don't know. I think I got really lucky with this, and luck has to play with this, and of course the build that I have. I think the build saved me mostly because I did get the ultimate so fast, and there we go. I got stun locked for a moment, but ultimate arrived, and well, there we go. Healed back up again really quick, and again I am building up the ultimate. Ultimate is almost already ready, but I will not need the ultimate because the boss health is 0 almost. Well, and final, there we go. Well, that was one of the most difficult co-op battles that I've ever had in this game so far. Really keeps you on the edge of your seat, especially if you solo it like I did. Like, this was crazy. Oh man. Well, I'll show you a couple more of our tries, and after that I will show you the build that I was using. So pretty much the best option for this boss is having 2 defender classes and 1 hero class. Healer, I think it will be recommended that you use Asleep for it, and for the defender class either Isla or Chrome, or well, even Nanami can work. I think she can also work. We did test it out, but unfortunately, well, we got absolutely destroyed. And I think we also should try, well, the last lineup that we had pretty much worked really well, and it was really effective. Although I need, like, the build that I'm using, I think is kind of crucial for this, because you definitely want to have that ultimate on S-Leave be ready at all times, whether it be for healing, whether it be for resurrecting your fallen teammates. It is playing a crucial role in healing and overall keeping the team alive. And of course, she can also be a tank, surprisingly. But that was insane. That was a really, like, crazy co-op. And I gotta say, good job to the team. The teammates were fantastic. It was my pleasure to be in their team, honestly. And well, we will definitely try other bosses. I really hope that we will. I mean, there are still a lot of other co-op bosses that should be added to the game. Look at it, just look at, if you, like, I got absolutely destroyed here in this. That was kind of crazy how fast I died. Like, I lost all of my HP in like a blink of an eye. And definitely, like, you really have to have a really specific team for this boss battle. And the team really has to work. All of the teammates, they have to work really efficiently and effectively and skillfully. If any of us make a wrong move or mistake, we compromise the victory, and we pretty much compromise the overall success rate of the co-op. Which I personally think this might very well be one of the most hardcore boss battles in a mobile game that I've seen so far. I don't know, but I'm just saying this boss is absolutely insane. And I don't know, I really hope that in the future we will get more co-op bosses like this. They are fun to do, they're really fun to do. And I got destroyed the second time, well, and well, now I am pretty much in the spectator mode. And well, overall, it was a really interesting boss battle. Now, like I have promised, time for me to show you the build that I'm using. Well, here you can see Asleaf, and well, here you can see her weapon. I am using the 5-star weapon. Unfortunately, I don't have the 6-star weapon, but I am in the process of obtaining that weapon. You can see the memories over here, and usually I keep my same DPS, same heal, like the total DPS and medic hybrid equipment. But in this case that didn't work. Having the ultimate is definitely a really important thing, because without that ultimate you are pretty much left to well, without this, like literally without these memories, without this equipment, I wouldn't be able to spam ultimate, and we would have died a lot sooner than we did. But you can definitely try other memories and other lineups. But this lineup that you currently see here is the lineup that I used, and the lineup that proved to be victorious. Of course, combined with the teammates and with their build, it proved to be really effective. And if I had, for example, better ping, and if I had pretty much no lag at all, we would be pulling that off a lot better, a lot smoother, with a lot less mistakes. But this build somehow does does forgive mistakes, because you can pretty much compensate for those mistakes with having ultimate almost ready. Basically, your ultimate will be ready literally with 6 orbs, with like 6 matched orbs. Your ultimate will be always ready. Well, anyway, that was the build. That was the victory that we did. It was really fun. Was my pleasure to play. Was my pleasure to play this with them. And well, as always, I hope you enjoyed. And well, I will see you next time. Take care.